Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today I have a very exciting Mercedes-Benz to share with you. This is a 2020 Mercedes AMG GLC 43 4MATIC with only 49,000 original miles. This vehicle is for sale at the date of this video posting here at AlphaCars Motorcycles. Please view the listing on our website, alphacars.com. There, if it is still available, you can view the pricing, plus a long list of technical data, including a bunch of professional images of this GLC. But the purpose of this video is to do a thorough condition overview and just talk a little bit about this car. It has a clean Carfax, all factory original paint. We did confirm that with our paint meter tool. That's another thing you can view is the paint thickness readings on the online listing, as we're full transparency here. And it has over $7,000 in factory options, including an AMG Performance Exhaust, the Panorama Sunroof, and more. Let's peek in the interior. The seats, the interior. You can see the red seat belts as also one of the options. Really just an exciting, fun vehicle. These have around 385 horsepower, I believe. You've got the paddle shifters on the steering wheel there. Just a bunch of fun to drive and also luxurious. We do offer vehicle transportation as well, so keep that in mind if you're not local but you are interested in this vehicle. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. First, let's start on the exterior of the GLC. As I do sort of an initial walk around of the vehicle so we can get familiar, let me talk about the history a little bit. Clean Carfax, as I said, we did confirm all factory original paint on the metal panels. Only two previous owners. The first owner, they leased it, had it for, I think, around the 3-year lease, averaged low mileage, each year, I believe around 6,500 miles a year, and then returned it back to the Mercedes dealer. And then the second owner purchased it thereafter, and they had it up until we recently acquired the GLC. And there's a bunch of dealer maintenance on the Carfax report as well. Very well cared for, very well maintained vehicle, as we can tell by the condition and all the records on the Carfax as well. But now that we've sort of looked around the GLC, let's get up close and personal. Let's start at the front of the vehicle, and I'll give you some input. The purpose of this video is the thorough condition overview. Also checking out just a, really fun, cool vehicle like this, in my opinion. That's also a purpose of the video. But the main thing is we want it to be like you were here checking it out with us. So even if you're not local, you can be confident and informed in your vehicle purchase. But starting at the front of the GLC, overall the front bumper is really nice. There's a couple little bits of maybe pitting here and there from the highway use. You can see on the front of the hood a few little dots here and there from the little bit of maybe grit on the road that's sort of got kicked up over the years. Little scuff right here on the bumper. It's very, very hard to see. I honestly think that would polish out. In this lighting, you really can't see it. You really have to kind of bend down like I did to see any resemblance of it. But other than that, the front of the vehicle is super clean. No obvious damage or anything like that. The headlight lenses are very nice as well as the windshield. You can see it is factory Mercedes glass. It's already got the Velcro there for the Easy Pass. And once again, here's the VIN and the factory Mercedes glass there. And I don't see any major chips on the windshield, nothing to be concerned with there. It looks good. Now going down the driver's side of the vehicle, light little imperfection right here. It literally isn't coming through on camera, but there's the lightest little scuff right there and just right here on the fender as well. But let's go down the edge or the side of the vehicle and check out the super glossy clear coat. And going down at this angle, we'll be able to see if there's any dings, dents, or scratching. And I'm not seeing anything to report on this side. I don't see a ding or anything like that. Now going around the back of the vehicle here, we've got the quad exhaust with the aggressive sort of lower valance there. Looks awesome. And yeah, I'm just trying to find anything to point out here. A couple little scuffs here and there on the rear bumper edge, just from lifting things in, as you would kind of expect at this point. And now going down the passenger side of the GLC. Super clean. Paint is in such nice condition on this car. In my opinion, I think this vehicle was regularly detailed throughout its life, but you can just see the clear coat has a deep gloss, and overall it's just in really nice shape. I'm not finding like any door dings on this car, so it was carefully driven, carefully parked over the years. Now looking at the roof condition, there's the Panorama Sunroof, and yeah, everything seems to be looking good there. We've got all the stainless steel trim around the vehicle. Before we get inside the vehicle, let's talk about the wheels. Really nice condition. Now moving to the passenger front here, big AMG calipers on there, and I'm not finding anything with the wheels to report so far. Now we're at the driver's side front, and yeah, looks good to me. And now the driver's side rear, and yeah, I'm not finding anything to report on those wheels. The previous owners of this vehicle really cared for it and knew how to drive it well. So now that we're in the back of the cargo area here, let's take a look at the condition. We've got the mats, full set of the AMG branded carpet mats here, which are in really nice shape. Let me take those out here. And now that we have everything out of the trunk, you can view pictures online on our website of the seats folded down. Plenty of room in the GLC. Plenty of storage under here as well. Looks like there's a new storage net to go with it. And to fold down those seats, there's switches back here to do so. And you do have the cargo cover here, which is a nice thing to see. That comes out very easily, but unfortunately, a lot of times these get removed and then lost. So it's awesome to see that is still with the vehicle, as it's really a great item to have. And then to shut the cargo area, one-touch operation, and that works great, nice and smooth. Now getting to the rear seating area, let's take a look at the condition and here, and just the awesome design. Love the design of the door panels and those center inlays in the seats. Looks awesome. We've got storage and a center armrest here, as well as some cup holders. And there's even the power outlets right here, which is always very useful. Here's this door panel condition. It's looking great. This car has the Burmeister sound system, if I said that correctly, but great sounding audio system in this car. And these fancy speaker grills look cool as well with those component speakers. There is one little bit of material imperfection right here. Just want to point that out. But other than that, back here, everything is looking great. We can even peek at the sort of headliner, which with the glare, it's a little hard to see, but we will shut the sunshade up there, and I'll give you a better look in just a couple minutes. Just to look at it from this side, here's this door panel. Looking excellent. Even everywhere in the door jambs, it's all very clean and orderly. Like, look at the gloss of the door jambs, looks really nice. There is the lightest little imperfection right here. It's like a little ding, I guess you could call it. You can see how the light reflects differently right here. Just want to note that is there. But the paint does not look to be affected. But yeah, the seating surfaces and everything over here are looking good. Now at the passenger front, we've got the passenger door card, or door panel rather. Everything looking good here. You've got all the seat memory settings and your heated seat functions there. Here's one of the factory keys. There are 2 factory keys. You can view a picture of those on the listing on alphacars.com. And there's always a link to that listing in the description below. So look in the description below, read, the little why this vehicle sort of paragraph, and then right under there will be the link. But yeah, dash condition, the red stitching looking amazing. Center console, such a simple, kind of elegant design. In here we've got the factory booklet holder with some of those booklets in there. And yeah, tons of adjustability with these seats as well, including the under leg support. So very comfortable, just a nice place to be overall. And you've got the AMG sill panels here, and those are lit up. So especially at night, the ambient lighting in this vehicle, it's really a special place to be. And now I think the most special place to be is in the driver's seat, as this car is really a lot of fun to drive. But before we get there, driver's door panel, once again, some of the same controls we just saw on the other side, but we've got the driver's door switch. Everything is looking great here. And door jambs, everything looking good. We have the VIN plate right here. And yeah, driver's seat condition is excellent. You can tell really just the care that went into this car, even getting in and out of it. You can see the bolsters are not crushed or have any sort of like abnormal wear or damage. It looks excellent. Really, really nice condition. And you've got those aluminum pedals down there. But now let's get in. 49,817 miles. Foot on the brake. Tap the start button. Starts right up. And let's just peek. We can see the sort of upper console and headliner condition. It all looks good. Let me show you the sunroof functions here before we get to the sort of vehicle dashboard. And yeah, everything functions great. No matter how nice the vehicle is, always check all the functions. It's really an important thing. And now let's shut our shade. One touch operation. And bam, there we go. We've got the sunshade deployed. You can see sunshade looks to be in nice condition and it works very smoothly. And now we can open it back up, get a little more light in the vehicle. Awesome. And yeah, now looking at the dashboard and the infotainment. Right now we're on the navigation, but everything with this is very responsive. We can use our little touchpad here. Of course, this video is not like a how-to showing you how this works. I'm just showing you it does work good. It's very responsive, it's very high definition, and there's lots of cool things here with the custom modes you can put the vehicle in, and just all the AMG goodies this car has, including that performance exhaust. You've got a valved exhaust. You can change the exhaust tone there, as well as some other shortcuts here for some of the other driving functions. And yeah, everything's really responsive. I'm always impressed with these. This is touchscreen as well, but I'm always impressed with these sort of the infotainment in the late model Mercedes. And you've got your red stripe on the steering wheel, so you know when it's centered. And yeah, AMG flat bottom steering wheel. All the controls are looking great. You've got the big paddle shifters here. And yeah, cup holders that work smoothly. Always check these armrests, make sure they work smoothly, and this one does. You can see it was not mistreated or handled in a rough manner. And plenty of room in here. You can see I have my DJI microphones that I'm using right now, the case for them, and there's some media inputs there as well, as this vehicle, I believe, does support CarPlay. So yeah, now that we've had a nice thorough look at the interior, let me pop the hood. You can see it's right on the side, bi-turbo 4MATIC. So twin turbo V6, made it to that all-wheel drive system. And yeah, here is the engine compartment. Everything is just very orderly and clean. It's idling very happily. You can see one of the turbochargers just there. Just right there. And there's another one just right there. That adds all the fun to the vehicle. And just to further the point of the factory original paint, you can see the fender bolts. There's no wrench marks on them. Same thing with the hood hinge bolts here as well. So none of that's been touched. Really a testament to the vehicle originality. So now with all that, I think we've had a very thorough look at the Mercedes AMG GLC 43. If you are interested in this vehicle, be sure to view it on our website. Please familiarize yourself with all the information we give on the website, and then feel free to reach out if you have additional questions or you'd like to move forward with the vehicle purchase. And remember, we do offer vehicle transportation as well. So this has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. I want to thank you for watching this video. If it was helpful, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe so then you don't miss out on future motoring content.